Hi everybody, welcome to this B1 English lesson practice video. You can use this video to practice your listening and comprehension as I speak. You ready? You ready? So today I'm going to talk about immigration. This is really topic today because as the world become global, immigration become more common. Nowadays, more and more people are considering immigration abroad for different reasons. Some people are leave the country looking for better jobs, some people looking a safer environment and simply want to change of century. Or in all, there are a plethora of reasons one might choose immigrate. I personally have lived abroad almost 4 years, and so I too have had a lot of experience with immigration. So let's talk about the pros of immigration to another country, and then I will talk about the cons as well. So first, positive that my is cultural experiences. Focus for yourself out of the comfort zone can always bring benefits, regardless of how difficult is it for you. Before I moved abroad, I still hadn't broken out of myself, so to stay. But once I started my life in my foreign country and my honor expanded, I made new friends, I tried new activity, and I spoke a new language. And granted, it's not easy to make all these changes, but it's a great learning experiences. You discover all kinds of new things along the way, especially about yourself. You realize that what thing your life and your value, what thing you're willing to change. Okay, another positive about immigrating to a new country is that it you sometimes provide you more career opportunities. I had tons of students who moved abroad because they had the opportunity to grow in the career and earn more money to support their family. In some countries, salaries or low of the salary isn't strong and so it makes the sense economically for people to move somewhere else. So one last so positive immediately to learn a new language. When you focus to speak a foreign language to do all things that you need to do, you learn a lot faster. You definitely is stressful, but it could be last piece of the puzzle that you need in order to master a language. For example, my Spanish improved a ton after I moved to Mexico. All right, now let's talk about some cons of moving. The absolute word imagining you have been one behind. No matter how exciting it is for you to live in the new country, you can help but miss your family friends. So you can call them a video chat or with them, but it's nothing for actually being finished. I might get easier over time, but I now stop missing. Another negative about moving abroad is culture shock. I already talked about positive that it comes from opposing yourself to another culture, but sometimes, regardless of how interested you are in foreign culture, I've never adopt 1000% of values and norms. Heck, we don't even with 100%. Culture shock is inevitable to enter because our many road to manual communication and explore the foreign ideas. I experienced a state of culture shock throughout my time abroad. It's sometimes something that you simply have to expect when you put yourself in this sort of situation. One last negative about immigration is you might lose of where home is. After you spend a significant time abroad, you might to realize that you don't really know where you consider your home to be. Of course, if you just spend the year abroad, you probably come back to home of the few and adapt with the house. But if you live abroad multiple years, you might find then when you return back to home country you experiences. The things that you use it to be normal, you and now. Where's her? Okay, now I'm going to ask you three questions about today to check your comprehension. Write your answer in the comment down below. Well, first, how long have I lived abroad? Two, what do I consider the worst thing about moving with a role? What might happen to you if you return home after I lived abroad for many years?